I'm Adam, and that's Diesel. He's from the desert, I think, or at least that's where he was found wandering around by himself. So I adopted him, and now he's a beach dog. It was always my dream to move from England to live in sunny Southern California, and now here I am. My goal is to inspire people just like you to chase your dreams, and most importantly, get out there and find your everyday adventure. Hello mate, you're a fun looking duck, aren't you? I like your eye makeup. How you doing? What do you think? It's not food, unfortunately. Well, it's nice to meet you. My name's Adam. Right, can we get a fist bump? Can we get... Okay. That's a nice little duck, wasn't he? Got his little eye makeup on, just out living his best life on a Friday morning, just like me. Welcome back to another episode, guys. Today's going to be an absolute belter. I'm taking the SeaDoo on the furthest ride I've ever done. This ride is something like 100 miles. So I'm going to be taking it all the way from here in Newport Beach, California, which is in Orange County, and I'm going to be riding all the way north, up past Long Beach, around Palos Verdes, up past Redondo Beach, Hermosa Beach, Manhattan Beach, and then we're going to end up in Marina del Rey, and probably, because we've gone that far, we're going to go all the way up to the Santa Monica Pier, which if you guys play GTA 5, you'll have known it from that, and also, you've probably seen it in a ton of movies. So that is the plan. It's early, I think it's just about 7 o'clock now, so we're going to get out. Conditions look amazing, super flat, so let's load up the ski, and let's head out the marina, and I'll catch up with you probably once we get to the seals. Good morning, guys. Where you going? Why are you being scared this morning? Really? Everyone apart from you? So I just charted it out and it's saying that my distance, total distance for this is 52 miles each way. So that is 104 miles we're gonna do today on the SeaDoo. And I'm choking on my own spit. I'm that excited. I cannot wait. It's so cool to actually have like a destination. Normally I come out here, I come hang out with the sea life, I try and find dolphins, I try and find whales, but today we have an actual mission. We are gonna get from here to Santa Monica Pier and back again in one single day. So right now it is 8 o'clock and we'll see how long it takes us to get there. Guys, I'll see you in a little bit. All right, wish me luck. Thanks. Look at this guy giving us a little wing tip. Yoo-hoo! That's fun. If you guys watched this channel a couple of years ago, right in the beginning of COVID, I started my flying lessons. And then COVID put an end to that and I just haven't got back around to it. That, my friends, is the next adventure. I am gonna start learning to fly. I've got to get my green card out of the way. Once that's done, then we're doing flying lessons so we can get up and we can start doing sends like that as well. I also really need a wee already. And it's so difficult when you've got this whole wetsuit thing on. So I'm gonna see how far we can go, but we might have to stop for a wee in a minute. Okay, I didn't even make it to, no, I didn't even make it to Newport Pier, and I really do need a wee. Okay, oh God. Oh no, I'm weeing on the fuel caddy. Ooh. Oh yeah, that was a big wee. Wow, I've only just gotten up. Avanti! Let's go to Palos Verdes! make out the bridge, maybe. For some reason, it always gets super super choppy right here by Long Beach. So I'm hoping that it clears up. I'm hoping that it clears up a little bit further up and we can get in closer to shore, get some shelter, get some of that glass we're looking for. I also need another wing. Palos Verdes, I am in you. Well, next to you, in the wet bit. So this was kind of the first big milestone. That was chipping off a lot of ocean miles. Now we're going to be along the coastline the whole way, so hopefully we should start to see things. Oh, and if you're interested in the safety stuff, I'm going to do a short on this very soon, just going over what I bring with me on the SeaDoo for adventures like this. But in a nutshell, I have my radio, which is number one. Then I have my PLB, which is this guy. So this is a personal location beacon. So if I was to go in the water and the SeaDoo was to float away from me, I could activate this and they could find me, provided it was on my person. I also have an EPIRB, which is in the front right here, and that is basically a bigger version of a PLB, and so that's the kind of thing that if I just broke down, I would throw into the water and wait for help to come. I also have a first aid kit, emergency drinking water, I have 64 ounces of cold water that I bought with me, I've got snacks, I have flares, yeah, I have a lot of stuff. Oh, I also have a Coast Guard approved big life jacket that I could put over the top of this one, so if I did end up in the water, I would be extra buoyant. We also have extra fuel with us, obviously, to make sure, but we're doing pretty good. We got all the way here on basically a quarter tank. This is brilliant! Yahoo! Let's just take a minute to talk about these conditions. Or let's not talk about it, let's just enjoy them. Mode, sport mode. All right, let's go. Once we get over there, it'll calm down a little bit, because if it's like this all the way to Santa Monica, we're gonna struggle. Okay, I think we're clear of it for now. Wow, I just got my ass kicked then. Whew. Okay, gonna take a little break, have some water, and then we'll keep going. Good thing is, I can see Santa Monica. Straight through there where the end of the little peninsula is. Back that way, I can see Santa Monica. So we are clear, we can see where we're going. Yeah, so quick drink, and then we'll keep going. Now I can feel it, now I believe it. Baby, tonight is tonight. Well, that, my friends, is Los Angeles. I can't believe that I've ridden here from Newport Beach. That's so weird. Well, it's not weird you can do that because we just got on the ocean, but this is so cool. Look at this. That's Malibu over there. I've never been out here on a SeaDoo before. In fact, I don't think I've ever been out here on a boat before. So this is Palos Verdes behind me. It's beautiful. It's almost got its own like little microclimate. It's all lush and green, and there's lots of trees and stuff. Very different to the rest of LA, especially very different to Malibu that's quite dry and arid. You can maybe just see over there like the rolling hills and everything. They're all very rocky and barren. And then you have the whole of the LA basin right there. I can actually see the aeroplanes taking off and coming into LAX. So at some point we'll be underneath the runway at LAX and we'll be able to see those planes coming off over the top of it, or taking off over the top of us. So yeah, basically all we're going to do now is just head down towards the beach. So this right here is Redondo Beach. It's actually where I used to live. So we're just going to go to Redondo Beach and then we're going to steam up. We're going to make our way all the way up. There's some towers over there. And then if we keep going, there's some buildings on the horizon. That's where we're going to end up. And that is our final destination. Well, final destination is doing it all again and getting back home. But for now, that is our destination. That's where we're going for. So let's put some music on. I've been listening to the new Halsey album, very good. And let's go send it. So this is Redondo Beach. This is basically where I used to live. In a minute, we're gonna go up to Hermosa Pier. And once we get there, we are gonna be this close to my favorite bar in all the world. But I'm not gonna be able to go in because there's no point me to leave the SeaDoo tied up. But I just had one of those moments, and I don't know if you guys have had them. I hope you have, because they're brilliant, where you just get this huge dopamine rush and you just get so happy. And obviously I live an amazing life. I have made this lifestyle that honestly I have to pinch myself to realize that it's real. But sometimes I get those moments that are even extra, and just now was one of them. I have just ridden my SeaDoo from Newport Beach all the way up to LA, and I'm now back where I used to live. And it's so cool. I'm just so stoked. This is brilliant. And honestly, I've been wanting to do bigger sends than just going out and trying to find dolphins and whales and stuff. Don't get me wrong, I love doing that. But I have been planning more adventure stuff, and doing this was like that first little like foray into it, you know, just making sure that it was doable, seeing how fit I was, whether I could do it. And honestly, I might be eating my words here on the way back down, but it's been easy. I've been standing up the whole way. I've had no issues whatsoever. So yeah, more sendy sends, SeaDoo sendy sends to come, because this has just been so much fun already. Now, if you watch my episode where I talk about why I moved out here to California and Orange County, it's because of the TV show, The OC. And this behind me right here, that is the pier that they actually used in The OC for filming. It wasn't filmed down in Orange County at all in Newport Beach. They used this pier. So there's that shot where Ryan's riding his BMX, Marissa's standing on the pegs, right here. Just a little nerdy thing for you. Did you just see that shit that bird did? Sorry to wake you up. Just wanted to say hi. My name's Adam, and I'm from Newport Beach, but I did used to live here. I hope you have a lovely day. Enjoy your weekend, and I will see you guys very soon. All right, see you, bye. Did you see the size of the shit that bird did when I first went up? I think it was massive. Look at the glass off. Look at that. This is incredible! Wow! It's so classy! Seriously! I gotta stop! Look at this! Look how glassy it is! Oh, and by the way, Hermosa Beach, ladies and gentlemen, if you've been here since the beginning, you'll remember that I started a lot of my episodes right here on this beach. In fact, right there at Brothers Burritos. That's where I usually started. First thing in the morning, a little breakfast burrito. Oh, that sounds good now. I really wish you could just beach the ski and just go and, like, you know, have lunch and whatever and then push it out, but unfortunately you can't. I know I sound like a stuck record, but this is brilliant. So to give you an idea, this right here is Mexico. This is Newport Beach, and this is where we're going. So we have done all of this so far, so we've actually gone a pretty decent way. So this pink line is what we've done so far. So this was that big crossing we did, and then we came up here, and now we're right there. So I do use navigation, obviously, to make sure we're safe. We're not going to go off course here because I can see reference points of land all the way. But if you were going to do something like head to Catalina on a day where there was no visibility, always make sure that you have some type of GPS, whether it's a downloaded map on your phone and plenty of battery life, or you have one of these GPSs actually built into whatever you're doing it on. Because if you go out there and you don't have any point of reference and you have no way of knowing which way you're pointing, it is so easy to get turned around. So as much fun as this is, I am making sure that I am 100% as safe as I can possibly be. I genuinely can't believe how clear it is. This water is glass. So we're now approaching LAX, so we'll be able to stop underneath at Dockweiler State Beach and hopefully actually see some hairy planes come over the top of us. There you go, there's an aeroplane. So this right here is the end of the runway at LAX. God, I had to wait for ages for that to take off. There really aren't that many coming out of LAX at the moment. What is it? It's an Alaskan Airlines. Okay, next stop is going to be Venice Beach, actually. We'll do Venice, then we'll do Santa Monica. I still have about 1/3 of a tank of fuel, so I have absolutely no reason to fill up just yet. So I'm gonna go all the way up to Santa Monica and then come back and then I'll fill up. I haven't even touched the stuff I've got in the back, but I wanna make sure that I always have at least 1.5 times the amount of fuel that I need to do whatever I'm doing. So yeah, I'll go back down with a full tank and with this full and we will be perfect. I just saw dolphins. Like a big line of them all right here. There they are. Yoo-hoo! Hello! Wow, these are bottlenose. Awesome! Yay! Hi, buddy! Hi, bud! Hi, guys! Look how close we are to the shore as well. There's just these cool bottlenose just hanging out, swimming around. If they come back, I'll get underwater cam out and see if we can't see them. Oh, there they are. So that's Marina Del Rey entrance right there, and the seals and the birds come and hang out on these rocks, and it smells like poo. Anyway, this behind me is Marina Del Rey. So this right here is called Charlie Beach. I used to come for walks along this beach every morning. I would walk from there all the way down to Venice Pier, and then I would walk home with a cup of tea when I very first moved out here, because I live just the other side of these houses on the beachfront. It was a brilliant little place, and I shared a room. And it's just amazing to think that, well, how long have I been here now? 6 years ago, that's where I was. I just moved here from the UK. I was just kind of like winging it, hoping that I could make it stick. Biggest change, biggest decision I've ever made in my life, most risky thing. And now look at me. I'm out here on a SeaDoo, just riding around, making videos for you guys, living the life that I always wished I could. And it's just flipping unbelievable. So without getting too cheesy, guys, if there is something that you want to do and you're willing to put in the work, just put one foot in front of the other and you'll get there. Turn that off, unplug that. Guys, we did it. We just rode all the way from Newport Beach, California in Orange County to Santa Monica in Los Angeles County. That was brilliant. I can't believe it. Look, I'm here, Santa Monica. Now, I know you guys that don't live here, it's probably difficult for you to comprehend like what we've done, because all you know is mileage and total mileage. Look, we're here, we made it. No more stuff left. So I think it said something like 52 miles to get here, and we've done it. It's completed. The conditions up here have been perfect. I honestly would go as far as to say I don't know that I've ever had as good conditions as we just had riding from Redondo up to here. It was like a lake the whole way up. And so I hope that it stays that way going back. There was that horrible bit right there coming around the tip of PV. I don't know if it's just because the wind kind of whips around, but that was nasty. So I'm not looking forward to that if that's the same on the way back. Look, here it is, Goodyear blimp. Okay, cool, so let's smash some food. I'll go and fuel up. And then I think realistically, going back down, I'll only film stuff if I see it. I won't stop and try and film anything. So this might be the end of the episode right here, or I might pick up again on our way back down if we see something cool. So I guess you will find out now through the magic of video editing. And I'm back, because I'm coming to fuel dock to fuel up, and I don't know where I fuel up from, because that thing's there. Look at the size of that. 1, 2, 3, 4 levels. 5 if you include the little swim platform down here. Whoa, it's called Aquila, A-Q-U-I-L-A, if you guys want to look it up. That is huge. Let me know in the comments, who does that belong to? But he is parked at the fuel dock, so I don't know where I fill up from. Look at the size of it. I mean, that literally is the size of a cruise ship. Look at the size of the anchor. The anchor is bigger than my SeaDoo. That's so cool. Right there. Look at it. Look at the size of his fender. That's brilliant. Wow. This guy, Serenity, thought he had the biggest boat in the harbour, and then this shows up. How much does it cost to fuel this up?
They did it over a wire.
That's when you know it's a lot.
Yeah, yeah. No, we did it 46,000.
46,000 gallons? Do you know who owns it?
I think the owner from the Rams. You know, the team of the Rams.
Oh, yeah? Oh, the guy that...
His wife is a Walmart there, so they're pretty...
Oh, that makes sense. So just chatting with the guy at the fuel dock, and apparently this is owned by the guy who owns the Rams American football team. And his wife is a Walmart heiress. So they got the pennies. I don't know if you heard it on the camera, but he was just saying that when they filled this thing up, they put in 46,000 gallons of diesel, and they put in so much that they actually just did a wire transfer. They didn't pay for it on a card. It was wired across to them. And while they were pumping it, the price of fuel went up by 7 cents. So they ended up paying extra once they finished fueling. Because I mean, I wonder how long that takes. Put in 46,000 gallons of fuel. They must be there all day filling up. Anyway, that's who it belongs to, and he's here in town for the Super Bowl. So yeah, that's awesome. I love it. I absolutely love it. Okay, if you're wondering how much it costs to fill up a SeaDoo to do this trip, it's a lot less than that. So I just paid $88.46 for a total of 12.8 gallons of 91 octane petrol. So yeah, 12.1 gallons over 60 miles. That's what this thing used, in case you're interested in the data. So I'm FaceTime with my mum, and I'm in the middle of an episode of Planet Earth. Look at all these birds, and there's dolphins and seals and all kinds of things out here. There's I think that's a bird. It's so weird when the birds go under the water. Yeah, there's dolphins, there's pelicans jumping into the water, all kinds of stuff going on. Do you want to say hello to the internet?
Hi, internet.
Okay, little update. Made it to Long Beach in really good time, actually. The conditions were great all the way until we hit that same spot, PV again. And then it just went to absolute crap. And so now I'm getting beaten up right here in this kind of choppy bit. So that's where we're going, right there, those 3 buildings. That's what we're headed for, but at present, it is slow and difficult process. But as Jocko says, embrace the suck, and we're gonna send it. We're gonna make it home, and I'm so gonna enjoy a nice beer when I get back. Oh, there's a seal out here coming to play. Hi, bud. That was a big one. Guys, whoa, I don't know what I'm doing at this point. We're back. 2:05. So I believe I left the seals here at 8 o'clock, 8:10, something like that. Back here by 2. So 6 hours pretty much on the SeaDoo. I didn't get off at all, even when I filled up. I didn't get off the SeaDoo. And yeah, I think I sat down for about 3 or 4 minutes of that entire ride. I'm pooped. I'll see you back at the house with a beer.